Everyone says they want a better life. Six figures, absolute freedom, the dream physique, the side hustle that finally lets them quit their 9 to 5. But here's the strange part. Most people never actually move toward those dreams. Not because they're lazy, not because they're stupid, but because their brain is secretly working against them. And once you understand this psychology, you'll realize why so many people stay stuck in the exact same place for years, all while convincing themselves they're trying. Part 1. The addiction to dreaming. Your brain loves dreaming. In fact, neuroscience shows that just imagining success releases dopamine, the exact same chemical linked to pleasure and satisfaction. That means your brain can reward you before you've done a single second of real work. People become addicted to the feeling of success instead of the boring process required to build it. They watch motivational videos, design logos for businesses that don't exist, and talk about their goals, and their brain says, "Good job, we're making progress." The dream becomes emotional entertainment instead of a mission. Part 2. Fear disguised as procrastination. Most procrastination isn't laziness. It's fear wearing a different outfit, fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of looking stupid, because real action creates real risk. When a dream stays in your imagination, it stays perfect. But the moment you take action, reality can reject you. The example. Let's say you want to start a YouTube channel. Instead of filming, you spend 3 weeks researching the perfect microphone, watching tutorials on lighting, and tweaking your channel banner. You tell yourself you're preparing, but the truth? You're terrified of uploading that first video and getting 0 views. Or worse, a hate comment from someone you went to high school with. The brain creates these micro distractions to protect your ego. It feels productive, but it's actually psychological self-protection. Part 3. The identity problem. Here's the deeper problem. Many people want the results, but they don't actually believe they are the type of person who can create those results. They say, "I want to be a millionaire founder," but internally, their core identity is still, "I'm just an average, easily distracted person who can't stick to anything." And your identity always wins against your goals. The example, it's like the person who tries to quit vaping or eating junk food by saying, "I'm trying to quit." Notice the language? They still identify as a smoker or an unhealthy person who is just trying to resist. Compare that to the person who says, "No thanks, I don't smoke," or "I don't eat that." That's an identity shift. Motivation might get you started on a Monday morning, but only your identity will keep you going on a rainy Thursday when you don't feel like it. Part 4. The modern world destroys focus. There's another massive barrier. Modern American life has literally rewired our brains to crave instant gratification. We live in a world of one-tap Amazon shipping, instant DoorDash deliveries, and endless 15-second dopamine hits on social media. But big dreams? They require long-term, unsexy effort. The example, you sit down to work on your side hustle. Within 5 minutes, your brain hits a wall of slight boredom or frustration. Instantly, your hand automatically reaches for your phone, opens an app, and suddenly you've spent 45 minutes watching random videos. Your brain has been conditioned to choose immediate comfort over delayed consistency. Success isn't about being a genius. It's just about your ability to tolerate boredom and discomfort longer than the next person. So how do you escape this cycle? Stop worshiping the massive dream and start respecting the microscopic action. Successful people aren't fueled by some magical, endless pool of motivation. They've just learned how to act before their brain realizes what's happening. One terrible first draft, one 15-minute workout, one ugly Excel sheet, 1 hour of focused work with your phone in the other room. That's how big dreams actually become real, not through a massive burst of inspiration, but through pure, boring repetition. Stop waiting to feel like it. You're never going to feel like it. Move anyway. Your future is built by what you repeat daily, not what you dream about occasionally.